mean to them and what it should mean, particularly when you're African American woman. I feel like we're so much more restricted in allowing ourselves just to be who we are, feel what we feel, enjoy it, sex if that's what it is we're conducting. What do you think God and sex and Christianity have in common?
Prince or Christianity?
All three. What do you think they have in common? God, Prince, and Christianity.
Okay. Well, Christ loved people. If you break Christianity down and take away the dogma, if you're trying to be Christ-like, Christ didn't judge. Christ loved tremendously. Christ gave. Sex. If you're lucky enough and blessed enough to be with the right guy, guys, females, whatever, when you're in the act, and if you're doing it the way I would hope you can do it,
free, right?
You have the same love, unbounded love. Prince was able to use his sexuality to touch your spirit, and it was full of light for me. I was.
He was my
fan. My favorite.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
And I didn't know that. And see, I asked the question. See how the spirit moved all that together.
Prince is my favorite. Is my favorite still. And all of those things move you. All of it moves you. And if you're not moving, you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I had asked earlier about the highlights in your life, and you mentioned your daughter. And at this point, at 50, what other highlights you've experienced or highlights that you want to put in place? What are some of those things?
Well, I've been very fortunate to be able to do a job that I love. And the acting has been a very joyful thing for me. But I want to continue on the path that I'm on right now when it comes to service. And my service, it comes in different forms, but one of those is to actually write about things that people can relate to and then talk to them about it. My confessions, confessing the things that have happened to me and what I learned from those things, and if someone can relate, talking to them about it. I like talking with people in intimate situations like this, and in group situations, small groups, and maybe help shift some perceptions for people, so they could. One of the things I've survived, one of the ways I've survived is I try my very best, no matter what the circumstances, to see, okay, what was my part in this, and what did I learn?
Yeah.
And if I can do that, I'm not down for too long.
Yeah. That's part of our journey and part of the growth. And I think you were saying, like earlier, God, Christ, and Prince, they move people. So if you're not moving, you're dead. If you're not growing, you're dead. If you're the same at 22, when you first moved to New York as you are at 50, then there's something that needs to be revisited. And not just you, but, within all of us.
Right.
But I love that you want to be able to inspire others along their journey. That's what I love about doing the podcast, and I love doing the head-to-head. It's more of a relaxed, just really talking, not anything in particular, but just about wherever the conversation goes. But as we wrap up, one of the things I wanted to find out, or maybe in closing, if you could share, all right, because you've had an enormous life in terms of being an actress, a singer, in that whole entertainment world, but then just being a mom, and not just, because I don't want to minimize it to that, but being a mom, being a wife. LSH as a brand is all about unleashing the baddie within, and becoming your best self. What would you say, what advice would you give to someone about how to unleash the baddie within, that authentic self of who you want to be, and maybe you're fearful about being or becoming because everybody else is telling you no? Or, I mean, you were real bold in moving to New York when there were others who said you shouldn't, right? You followed your dream. And as you have adults that still are not following, particularly women, because that's the brand, it's about female empowerment, they're fearful. They don't know where to begin. They don't know how to unleash and liberate.
I think it starts for me with honesty and being truthful with yourself about who you are.
What if that's ugly or scary or the worst that you think it is?
Then join the club. Because everybody's got ugly and scary.
Yeah.
I mean, human beings, that's this is school. We're all learning. And there is nobody perfect. There is nobody holy. The Mother Teresa had stuff that she thought, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody has a balance in their life, and that's dark and light.
Yeah.
And coming to terms with your truth can start you on the path of release.
Yeah.
Being honest with yourself about what you want, what brings you joy, what is your passion, and then taking the leap to experience it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Do you take the leap with your eyes closed or your eyes wide open?
I am a wide open kind of girl. I want to see what's coming at me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm blinded.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think God, universe, however you refer to your higher source or your higher self, doesn't want you to know what's coming, because part of the growth is the surprise.
Yeah.
But if I have to choose between going blindly and seeing what's coming, I want to see it.
You want to see it. Oh, that was good. Well, thank you, Cindy.
Thank
For this head-to-head with LSH. I appreciate you. Where can we find, if you want to at least share where anyone can find your Pink Panty Confessions, the book, where you are next, or how to at least connect with you and keep up with you?
Well, I'm always reachable. Inbox me on Facebook. Cynda Williams is one of my pages, or Cynda Will, Will. Or you can go on my official fan page, which is Cynda. And then, I'm on all that social media stuff. Cool. And when it comes to the book, you can get the book wherever books are sold. Amazon, Apple, wherever, Kindle. The book is available internationally, not yet in multiple languages, working on that. And that way you'll get to meet me face to face.
Yeah, and learn more about you. Well, this is great. Thank you. Okay, so that's the juice, everyone. Thank you for joining Talking Shit with LSH and the Baddies. You've just been unleashed. Now go unleash a few more baddies in the world. Peace.